So this is just what I look like now. Please take note. This is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is just my identity lately, okay? I'm a webcam utilit. An S webcam utilit, okay? Write that down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fuck is this? What the fuck? 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 All right, let's look at my cam scene. You're about to see me real big. All right, what the hell is going on here? Okay, well, okay. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh. Oh no, oh no. What the fuck? What do I look like? Why is this going like this? I don't like it. It is real bad. Everything is real sad. I don't get mad. What the fuck? What does it mean? What does it mean? This is insane. I don't like this. This is not good. This is not hood. This is not the way it should be. No, it's not for me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, all right, that's something. Are we getting something? Are we getting somewhere? Are we getting somewhere? This is the worst.
Shit is getting old, Sam. So, let's go. You take the head off, man. It's been a weird day.
Why is it like this? Urgh.
I can't even try to act like that shit is profound, man.
Okay, manual exposure. I thought that was where I had it. Okay, like, just what the hell? Hold on. Okay, so this is where we started. How did we get here? Okay, that's with the cam gone, and we don't want the cam gone. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try gaming. Looks weird here too. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what that deal is. These are wrong. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Just listen to the music, people. It's gonna be okay. Why are we like this, huh?
The world's not so simple. It's nuance. Jesus Christ, man, what's wrong with you? You know what? Fucking relax, friend. I'm trying to have a fucking moment. It's that kind of shit that pisses me off, bro. You know what? Fuck you, man. I asked you to come here.
All right, this wasn't supposed to be a fix the stream, but that's what it's turning out to be. Shit. It's a song I wrote. It's just a little song I wrote. Okay, this is gonna be perfect. Probably perfect. Probably there will never have been a better green screen anything. Travis Squad, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate you hanging out. I'm sorry I haven't been responding. Really do love having you here. My stream's been just mega fucked. That's all. Boom. We're unfucking it one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Alrighty. We're back. We're back. Your Wombat addiction. Oh yeah, you just let that thing fucking go. I watched you ride that thing, like, just thinking, is this automated? Is this going like is there a backlog here and it's just spitting out things that you've queued up for it long ago? Or that was live? Well, you know, you're making more of AI than me. I'll say that. I just use it for these little summaries that we have down there, for example, in the bottom left. All right. Finally, finally, I'm on gaming. We're not fucking with just fixing the stream the whole time. Finally. Travis, baby, if you feeling lonely, you just gotta come up over here. I mean, if the day has a T in it. If the day has a T in it, that's a ship stream day, baby. You can come and you can spend your lonely times with me, and we can be lonely together. Nah, just kidding. We will be legitimately less lonely. Alrighty. Cool. So, we back on our anthology shit. Going with, what's our game? Final Fantasy V right now, where we most recently reached Istori, which is a lovely town. We got a little summary of the game so far on the bottom left. That'll scroll as we continue. Yeah, MVT is a big Final Fantasy fan. Specifically, MVT was most recently streaming Final Fantasy Adventure, which is famously actually not so much a Final Fantasy game. I mean, it's definitely got a lot of Final Fantasy elements. It was just released in the United States as Final Fantasy Adventure. It was something else in Japan, but basically it was the prologue to Secret of Mana, which is a well-lauded game, beautiful game that people have very high regard for. So yeah, it was the first game in that trilogy. We've only got one real game from it on its original run in the United States, and that was Secret of Mana. Now, Final Fantasy Adventure and Trials of Mana, it's called. They've all been, re-released and shit. But yeah, that's more Secrets of Mana in that series than Final Fantasy, but it does bear the name. And of course, it's from the same company and general team. She plays a Fiesta thing where basically she'll lock in certain classes based on, yo, what is up, Sarah? How you doing, girl? But yeah, MVT will lock in certain classes early on, and will be kind of just set with those for her run. At least that's the way she's described it to me in the past. Travis Squawk says, cool, do you know if anyone else has done what you're doing with Final Fantasy? No, not as far as I'm aware, which is why I felt like I had to strike. My inspiration for what I do with the anthology streams is Gerard's birthday streams, actually. Gerard the Completionist. Where he basically has a randomizer, not just randomizing what's in certain games, but randomizing the game that he's playing at any given time. So he has to think on his feet, and it seems like such a fun way to revisit the classic games that you love but have played so many times your brain just can't see them anymore, basically. Anyway, all right, so we are here in Istori. Our team of 4. Apparently there is a special song that we can learn while we're in Istori. We may have learned this at the end of last stream. Another thing I'm doing is I'm starting to compile all of my streams and stuff for the same games. So I will be updating my YouTube channel with essentially Let's Plays based on my anthology streams. But will pretty much amount to quick playthroughs of these games. Yeah, so we actually already did get the Romeo ballad by talking to the bard. I'll show you what I mean. Poke, poke. And it kicks me over the fence. And that's the bard over there. And they taught me this song, but that was before. I don't need to do it again. There's treasure behind the waterfall. There's always treasure behind the waterfall. At least you have this documented. Maybe you can get in the Guinness World Record book. Hey, maybe. But am I ready for that kind of heat? I don't know. I can barely drink Guinness. I'm too strong a beer for me. Not by alcohol volume, but by its beerness. I'm a Miller Lite guy. It's what I drink. So if they have a Miller Book of World Records, that's my book. Can't handle alcohol, you're cheap. Hey, well, come on, Trav. Oh, okay, I hear you. Well, that's economical for everyone. Mostly you, if you like to be tipsy at a given point. But yeah, I used to. Actually, I am pretty much the same as far as alcohol goes because I drink very little. And that's not necessarily because I don't like it or whatever. I mean, I'm more of a weed guy. And I find day to day, it's just like a healthier part of, if you're going to take a substance to put your brain in a different situation for fun. I think it's a little bit more, despite the fact that it can just on its own make you scared of shit. It is actually less of a thing, I think, to be afraid of than alcohol. Never killed anyone on its own. I think it would make me extra paranoid. Maybe. Definitely something you can be prepared for. So, we're getting our butts kicked. That's fine. I'm letting it happen. But we need to be smarter about this. We need to be smarter about each story and what we're doing around here. Did we get all the items there? Is basically all that matters. Yeah, there's no items there. Okay, so let's head on over to Crescent. What that means, I'm not entirely sure. Oh shit, this is Rama. He's a somebody. Oh shit, and he fights like a somebody. Beat him up and use the item he drops to learn him. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Could be hard. We'll see. Okay. 400 damage. I don't hate that. But okay, so back to MJ versus Aoki holes. From a pure like, can it kill you tonight sort of deal. Alcohol. It can. MJ? Maybe it's not gonna do it on its own. If you get paranoid, run out the house and run into traffic, maybe. Ooh, I am fucking up. That's what happens as soon as I just need to focus. Let me focus on, and I attacked myself. Great. Yeah, no, it's not. That's not what that. We're going to heal. Ooh, okay. Worried about the kids. Yeah, I hear you. And I'm worried about the kids too. Part of why I don't have kids. Ooh, yep. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And we don't know, so that can be studied. How it affects the Utes. That said, we know that stigma affects Utes. So, my thought, and this was my thought when I found out that my brother, before age 25, when supposedly, like, the stuff it could affect stops developing, like, when I found out he'd smoked before then, as young as 16, I was like, okay, well, we can't change the past, but I can choose not to make you worried about your whole life and brain and everything, so that you can, make the most of what you have at this stage in your life. at least as long as the jury's out on whether you'd be smarter for never having smoked weed. I'm not gonna say you would have. You know? That's my thought. It would be a fun study. I mean, I don't know if they'd have to like test it on kids, but they could probably just, it'd be an observational study, like based on like reportage. Yeah, I mean, I guess. And your tolerance for sure. Yeah. Yeah, 100% you're breaking heal yourself. It heal itself, at least as observed for other things. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm taking a risk with that kind of thing. But also the same sort of warnings, they exist for alcohol as well. It's just, legal and socially acceptable and all that. One time won't hurt you. Daily use for 8 years. Well, we'll see. No, you do not have a healing spell, so this Corbett bat thing is really annoying. You go through withdrawals if you quit using it and think, yeah, and that's not the case for marijuana, except in the case that like you would go through withdrawals through anything else that you enjoy that you don't have access to. It's, and that's where the, I think, physical mental barrier really kind of gets blurred, because, people separated from things they love have physical symptoms sometimes, and it's crazy. Withdrawal can just be like that for anything. So again, like, as long as we have this big obfuscating element that is prohibition, it is really hard to get the hard facts, and the facts are harder than usual, but no. So that's why I think it's so important to take a more accepting initial approach. Yeah, physical. Well, speaking personally, I could get a little pissy sometimes if I've been using frequently and then, find myself without. But also, I find myself pissy when that's the same exact case for video games. In terms of, headaches or anything else like that, stomach aches. No, not really, but you can feel bad enough, I feel like, mentally, that you get a stomach ache. Like a stomach ache, for example, huge, psychological, impacted physical symptom. Yeah, so, yeah. And that's the thing, I get pissy when I'm not hungry. Feel me? We are out of Phoenix Downs, so that is back to history for us. We are not getting far. Kind of dough we got. Yeah, as long as you're not hurting people. Exactly. Yeah. Hundo percento. And that said, but I am a believer that it as a thing can help certain people, just for whom that fits. So that's my thought on that. Oh, I forgot to do what no, we got the Phoenix Downs. We're fine. We got the Phoenix Downs. All right. So back out on the sea. Seeing what we can see. Is there an MJ item on Final Fantasy? There are Gaisalgreens. Chocobos are big stoners, man. Chocobos, they for as fast as they run and as much of a burden as they can put up with, they go through green like it's nothing. Seriously, play Final Fantasy VII, and Geisel Greens will like keep a Chocobo entertained for what, 2 seconds? You gotta fight all the other enemies and get them dead in the meantime, but like, I don't know, it just goes through it fast. I forgot that heals it. Under an enemy. Why? Why are you like this? What anemone absorbs fire? Or absorbs physical attacks? Oh. I guess you can't, like, hit it. Whatever. Alright, to Crescent. Here we go. So how far along are you? Life for all the games? Okay, so it's pretty much I'm farther back by percent as these games progress in number because of just the nature of the games. They get longer. Yo, what is up, Psychor? Woo! Let us freaking have our Final Fantasy and eat it too, my friend. And eat it too. Num num num. Delicious. Finish your Final Fantasy, eat your Geisel Greens. They're good for you, so you can run fast like a Chocobo. And do Chocobo things. Yeah, Psychor, still alive for moving. How you recuperating? But how can a leopard both eat my face and have it too? Well, once it eats it, it has it inside it. I don't know how the leopard got into it, but yes. Cover. Psychor. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. All right. So what we're doing now is that we have access to the open ocean. We are exploring all of the locales, all the towns that we now have access to. Fighting on the airship in Final Fantasy VI, and well, it's fighting on the deck of our own ship. Ship. Nah, that's me. But we're gonna make it to Crescent. Maybe we should have actually gone back for Rama. Get that summon. Ooh, such big hits. You love to see it. Chocobo. Chocobo. Where's the fucking Chocobo? The fuck? Chocobo? Where Chocobo? No. The Wombat addiction. It keeps going. Not again! It's another Quake! Huh? Like, oh, Quake 2. The crap? The ship. Oh no! The ship is sinking? That's not good. Oh no. Well, there it goes. That's a bit of a... That sucks. Oops.
We had a lot of earthquakes on this island. Each one causes a whirlpool to form in the bay. Don't tell me, your ship was sucked into one. Well, aren't you unlucky?
Fucking hate you. Made Medusa with massive mommy milkers last night? Hold on. Oh, it's so hard to put that out of mind. Oh, I want to look at it. Nope, you can't summon the milkers. Not in this stream, sir. You can't do it. No. You can't summon the milkies. I have a fiance. I can, well, never. I love mommy milkers as much as the next person. But we have 4 whole Final Fantasy games to get through. Well, 20 minutes of 3 after 2 minutes of just 1. Anyway, yeah. Even more of a chance that someone would turn to stone. Ooh, that's so fucking... I mean... I guess... Has anyone been in the actual myth? Like, have they turned to stone and then ever come back? Have they been healed? Do they live to tell this tale, basically, of the last part of Medusa that they saw before they turned to stone? In which case, if the answer is yes, and they can attest to it, then you're right. Medusa probably does not, as it is, have massive mommy milkers. But if they never live to tell the tale, then she might already have. Look, I'm just trying to entertain the possibility to entertain the audience. That's all. Simple science. Simple boob physics. You know, we're always talking about boob physics, you know? New game comes out, especially out to Japan. We're like, how's the boob physics? Recently, Tasty shared a game that had thigh physics. It was amazing. I'm like, I've never heard of this, but I want to see some thighs jiggling on my computer screen. Let's see how good we are at piano right now. Yay, but our piano skill leveled up. Wait, does that mean that we can... Can you do a Master Roshi voice? I feel like you could do it. Maybe I probably could. How does Master Roshi talk again? Goku? Something like that. Mighty March. These bards just teaching out their song, their songs, all their little jams. That's probably where I learned how to do Old Man. Like, that's probably based on Mr. Roshi, Master Roshi. I have a number of Old Man voices, actually, and they are either old characters from fantasy movies, like Gandalf, or, yeah, I guess folks from anime. All right, so that's going to be it for Final Fantasy V, just for the time being. Let's go ahead and switch over to Final Fantasy VI. Nope, that is 9. How do you read Roman numerals? Wish I could.